Yes, sir. Gerard is here.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. How about Tom?
Yeah, I'm here.
All righty. Okay, then let's pop into item number 1. Is discuss and approve the order canvassing and declaring the results of the director's election. And I have a copy of the canvassing order, and I could read it to everybody, but does everybody have a copy of it and have perused it?
Yes.
Okay. So I will call for the approval.
Mark, if I could say, we do need to get the numbers on the record. So would you mind at least reading the vote totals for the candidates so we can capture them on the recording? Thank you.
I will do that. I have Tom Vanderveer, 159 votes. Gerard Smith at 388. Carl Secakis at 162. Rachel Reed at 125. Greg Gordon at 76. Buzz Myers 71. And Robert McElroy at 213. That's perfect. I think it was 947 early ballots, 337 election day ballots, for a total of 1,284 ballots cast, which is amazing. Very good.
Yeah, that's illegal. Excellent. That's great.
So, is there any discussion?
No.
No, none.
So I make a motion that we approve the election results.
Do I have a second? Jim, second. Okay, we have a vote. I vote aye.
This is only aye.
Jim, aye.
Bob, aye.
Okay, that's the 4 present members. I show that the motion has passed, that we will approve the results of the director's election. And number 2 is we have to approve certificates of election, approve qualifications of newly elected directors, accept their oaths and statements of elected officials, conflicts, disclosure questionnaires, and election of officers. Richard, would you like to take over from here?
Yes. Okay, I have received all the paperwork from the new candidates, and I have verified that they are right, and have signed off on everything, and all their qualifications do meet the criteria for a director of the district.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the certificates of election and approve the qualifications of the newly elected directors?
I make a motion that we accept the qualifications of the directors and I forgot what else you said. So
certificates of election and approve
the certificates of election and qualifications.
All right. Do I have a second? Tim, second. Okay. We have a motion. Mark Robin, I say I agree. Aye.
Julie, aye.
Jim, aye.
Bob, aye.
I show unanimously in favor of the motion. The motion passes. As far as accepting the oaths and statements of elected officials, Richard, back to you.
Okay, can I get Mr. Smith and Mr. Vanderveer to stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me?
At the same time?
Yes.
Well, hopefully you're not driving.
Yes. Hopefully you're not driving.
Yeah, it's hard to head while you're driving.
Okay, repeat your name after I.
I'm Thomas Vanderveer.
I, Gerard Smith. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of director?
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of director?
Do
solemnly swear. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Municipal Utility District of the state of Texas. Okay, Tom.
Of the River Plantation Municipal Utility District of the state of Texas.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution.
and to the best of my ability, will preserve and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. And the laws of the United States and of this state, so help me God. And the laws of the United States and of this state, so help me God.
And the laws of the United States and this state, so help me God.
Thank you, gentlemen. You are now official directors of the River Plantation Municipal Utility District. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations aboard. Welcome aboard.
Congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
Can I make a statement? Yeah. Can I make a statement? I want to thank Jack and Bob for their years of service on the board. And Jack, I want to especially thank for the knowledge that I've gained. And Bob, I want to thank you for being open-minded and fair. And if we ever get that bird sanctuary, it's going to be an homage to you. Thank you, guys.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Okay, that's the two items on the agenda. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Got to elect officers.
Yeah, Mark, it's a little more to that last agenda item.
Oh, the election of officers. Yes, sir. Okay, walk us through that.
Okay, I'll just say this, as you do have, I realize everyone knows this, but you do have to have officers. The secretary has duties, president has duties. Generally, there's a treasurer, a vice president, and I think y'all use two vice presidents. And so, just to make sure we're all clear on this, at this point going forward, our two new board members would be voting, and our two now former board members no longer need to vote, but they can participate by listening as members of the public. And I just need one or more than one person to make a motion, have it seconded and vote on who the officers should be, effective as of the vote. And so y'all will just decide. You can talk. This is an open session. So y'all just need to talk and decide and discuss amongst yourselves and come to a consensus, and then you would vote, and then you would have your officers.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Mark. Okay. I was just going to, go ahead, Tim.
Well, I think, like Paul said, we in the past, we've always had a president, two vice presidents, a treasurer, and a secretary. So I think we should maintain that same format with, of course, we have 5 board members, so that fits very well. So along those lines, I guess we start with president and work our way down. So I would make a nomination for president of Julie Gilmer.
I'll second.
Any other comments? I would like to throw my hat in, president.
I'm taking notes, just so y'all know, if I start to interrupt the discussion, I am taking notes for you guys because I realize that's hard and there's a lot of people talking. So I'll keep track of who nominates who for what, and then we just need to figure out how y'all decide to move forward. So with that, I'll turn the floor back over to the board.
Okay, we've got the president, and I don't have a second for me. Julie has a second. Do we need a second?
Well, you have to vote to approve a slate of officers. So you would need a motion and a second. You could vote on them separately, or you could agree on who they are and do one vote. But you do need at least 2 to have the vote, and then you would need a third vote for it to carry.
Okay. How about we do it this way? Okay, we start off with president. Let's, and like I said, my question was, is Julie, Tim nominated Julie. I'm nominating myself, then I'm hoping that's legal.
Yes, of course.
So, is there anybody else that would like to be president, or would like someone to be president? I take that as a no. So we have two people up for president. How about we go to treasurer next? Do we have
I'll
anybody?
nominate, I'll nominate, this is Julie, I'll nominate Tom for treasurer.
Okay.
I second.
Anyone else?
Tim second.
Yeah. Anybody else for treasurer? Okay. Next we go to secretary. Do we have a nomination for secretary?
Tim nominates Gerard.
I'll second.
Okay. So I think what we have is two people for president, Julie and myself. Treasurer Tom has been nominated, and for secretary Gerard. Tom, are you agreeable of being a treasurer?
I'll do whatever I need to. Not my favorite position, though.
Okay. Okay, how about Gerard, secretary?
Yeah, sounds great. Be glad to serve as secretary.
Okay, so the only contested position is president. Why don't we just go down the line, and the five of us pick who we would like. I'll start out. Like I said, I nominated myself, so that would be my vote. Julie?
Myself.
Okay. Tim?
Julie.
Okay. Tom?
I'm going to have to say Julie because you're out of town a lot, Mark.
All righty. So that's already 3-2. So Julie is the next president. And there's nobody else for the other two positions. I'd like to make a motion to accept our internal vote on the officers of the directors.
Still have to have vice president 1 and 2.
Yeah, we gotta do first vice president, second vice president.
Oh, is there an order, or we just
They have to be listed for the state.
first and second? Okay, do we have any nominations for first vice president?
I'll nominate Tim, only because you are out of town a lot, Mark, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So,
Okay. We got a Tim.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Second vice president. Is there anybody left?
You.
you,
I'll vote
I nominate Mark.
Okay. Okay, do I have a motion to accept Julie as president, Tim as first vice president, Mark as second vice president, Tom as treasurer, and Gerard as secretary?
I
I make a motion to accept that place.
Okay, I got Tim making a motion, second?
I'll second it.
Gerard, I'll second.
Okay, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Tim, aye.
Aye.
I show it unanimous to accept Julie as president, Tim as first vice president, Mark as second vice president, Tom as treasurer, and Gerard as secretary. Is that takes care of, I think, item number 2.
Sounds good.
Congratulations, guys.
Thanks. I make a motion that we adjourn.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, I call the meeting of the River Plantation District closed at this time. Thank you, people.
Thank you.